In a sprawling city that reached for the sky and stretched deep into the earth, Earth's mightiest superheroes were each receiving mysterious golden envelopes, carefully embossed and sealed with a strange symbol. Inside, the message was simple but intriguing. Meet me at the hidden temple. I have an adventure waiting. Spider-Man was the first to receive his invitation while swinging through the streets of New York. He paused mid-swing and opened the envelope. An adventure? Huh, he muttered, excitement rising. Without wasting any time, he shot out a web and called his friends. Hey, Iron Man, this looks big. We need to meet at the hidden temple. Back at Stark Tower, Iron Man was deep in his lab, surrounded by gadgets, when his golden invitation appeared on his workbench. Tony Stark raised an eyebrow, quickly scanning the message. Hidden temple, huh? Sounds ominous. But if it's a challenge, I'm in. In a flash, his suit formed around him. Gather the crew, Spider-Man. We've got work to do. Meanwhile, Batman, ever the vigilant detective, received his letter while investigating a disturbance in Gotham. Sitting in the Batcave, he studied the invitation carefully. This feels like more than just a summons, he said under his breath. Let's get prepared. It's probably a trap. Batman flicked on the bat signal, signaling his allies. Up above, high in the clouds, Superman was flying through the sky when he heard a voice inside his head. Wonder Woman. Superman, gather the team. We need to meet at the hidden temple. Something's coming. Superman acknowledged the call and swiftly changed his course. As the heroes made their way to the hidden temple, the weather began to change. Dark clouds swirled ominously in the sky, a strange purple glow appearing in the distance. Something was wrong. Thor, the god of thunder, was the next to arrive, his hammer, Mjolnir, crackling with lightning. This is no natural storm, he said, his brow furrowing. I sense an ancient power. Aquaman, riding a massive wave on his trident, emerged from the ocean. His face was serious, his mind clearly focused. The sea warns me of something dark, he said. We need to be cautious. Then came Hulk, crashing through the jungle, his thunderous footsteps shaking the ground. Hulk ready for fight, he growled. His eagerness for action was palpable. And finally, Flash, the fastest man alive, zipped onto the scene in a blur of red and yellow. I'm here, guys. What's going on? He said, scanning the group with his usual grin. When they reached the hidden temple, the massive stone doors stood wide open. The ancient walls were covered with glowing symbols, and an eerie light flickered from within. The heroes stepped forward, ready for whatever challenge lay inside. Suddenly, a deep, booming voice echoed through the chamber. I've been waiting for you. Standing in the center of the room was none other than Deadpool, the unpredictable mercenary. The group froze, stunned. Deadpool wasn't a villain, but he wasn't exactly a hero either. Surprised? Well, I figured this would be more fun than some boring old villain plot, Deadpool said, grinning. So, you guys think you're the best at saving the world, huh? Well, let's put it to the test. With a flourish, Deadpool held up a gleaming object, the Crystal of Chaos. It shimmered with dark energy. This here is the Crystal of Chaos. Anything it touches turns into pure madness. But here's the thing, you're not getting your hands on it until you prove you can handle it. I'm sending you all to different worlds to face challenges. Show me what you've got. Before anyone could protest, the crystal pulsed with energy, and in an instant, the heroes were scattered across different, unfamiliar realms, each one filled with strange dangers and bizarre challenges. Superman found himself in a world where gravity didn't function the same way. He floated aimlessly as a massive clock tower loomed over him, its hands ticking down ominously. Realizing that the city would be destroyed if the clock hit zero, he raced against time, using his superhuman strength and speed to stop the clock before the countdown ended. Spider-Man was tossed into a dense jungle, filled with giant venomous snakes. Swinging from vine to vine, Spider-Man used his webs to avoid the massive serpents and rescue a group of trapped animals. His agility and quick thinking helped him navigate the wilds, and he successfully saved the creatures from certain doom. Iron Man found himself in a futuristic city overrun by malfunctioning robots. The robots were causing chaos, and Tony Stark had to use all his technical expertise to hack into their system, regaining control and restoring order to the city. His advanced suit was invaluable, but the rogue machines were constantly evolving and challenging him. Wonder Woman was trapped in an ancient labyrinth, filled with traps, puzzles, and shifting walls. With her strength and wisdom, she solved riddles and avoided deadly snares, inching closer to the exit while keeping her mind sharp against the maze's tricks. Thor was transported to a frozen world, where an army of snow giants threatened to overrun the land. With Mjolnir, Thor summoned lightning to melt the giants' frozen hearts and blasted through the ice to shatter their defenses, saving the land from eternal winter. Aquaman was submerged in an underwater world, battling a massive sea monster that threatened to destroy the ocean's ecosystem. With his trident and the help of sea creatures, Aquaman took on the beast, ultimately defeating it and restoring peace to the deep. Hulk found himself in a jungle filled with massive, ferocious dinosaurs. As usual, Hulk didn't hesitate. He charged right into battle, smashing through the prehistoric monsters with his incredible strength, clearing the jungle of the beasts with ease. Flash arrived in a city where time seemed to be moving in slow motion. The villain, a giant sloth-like creature, had stolen all the clocks, and Flash had to race against time to outsmart the villain and return the clocks to their rightful place, saving the city from an eternal time freeze. Batman was sent to a dark, shadowy forest, where his worst fears awaited, giant bats that could control the night. Using his gadgets and sharp intellect, Batman trapped the bats in the shadows, regaining control of the night and defeating his fears in the process. When the heroes completed their challenges, they were all mysteriously pulled back to the hidden temple. There, Deadpool was waiting, clapping with exaggerated enthusiasm. "Well done, heroes. You all passed my test. I knew you were the best, but you made it look too easy." He grinned, tossing the crystal of chaos into the air. It shattered into harmless sparkles, dissipating into nothing. "You tricked us?" Wonder Woman asked, her voice amused despite the deception. Deadpool shrugged. "What can I say? I love a good challenge. But seriously, you guys saved the day again. Nice work." He gave a thumbs up and did a goofy dance, making everyone laugh. With the chaos ended and the world safe once again, the heroes shared high fives and jokes, even with Deadpool's quirky antics. As they left the temple, they returned to their own worlds, knowing they would always be ready for whatever new adventure came their way. The end. Like, share, and subscribe to Fables World.